What's good, YouTube? So we here talking about this movie, Knock at the Cabin. You asked me my opinion on Knock at the Cabin. I'm not gonna try to make you watch it. The trailer was good. The trailer made you want to see it.
Okay.
The movie, Batista is in it. You know who Batista
Yeah.
is? He's that wrestler. You don't want me to spoil it for you?
Nah.
All right, watch it. Watch it.
Watch it.
It's worth it. Yeah. I'm gonna just say that. Just watch it.
But like the trailer kind of
The trailer overhyped it,
Okay.
but it's in a good way though, because when you see it, you can be like, okay. But the trailer has you expecting things,
That wasn't really happening.
right? But listen, the movie is good. I mean, to each his own. A lot of people might not like those kind of movies. Let me get down. I want to get on this joint. What's up, YouTube? And y'all want to know why your boy Trey 5 ain't got his do-rag on? That's because I'm at work. You know, I don't wear a do-rag at work. I'm kicking it with the big homie John. In the lunch break, I just ate a pizza. Well, we both just ate a pizza. Don't ask me how many pizzas I ate. But so we were also talking about that train derailment. I showed him, what was that I showed you? What was the clip? What was the name of that movie?
Yeah, White Noise.
And I Googled 80s movie, White Noise, and the movie was supposed to be made in the 80s, but it was actually a new movie. It was filmed with a new cast and new updated stuff, but they just dated the movie back in the day. And it was basically like predictive programming, like it was planned. That's the sad part. Like, they seen this coming. Like, the people that made that happen
Oh yeah, for sure.
and left those people in the dark, which is pretty sad.
Like for them to have like been in the movie about that, and then a year later it happens to them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I don't care what anybody says. That was definitely planned.
That was planned out. Let me ask you something. What's the craziest movie you ever seen
Craziest movie ever.
that has something to do with real life? Like something that happened after a movie was made about
Oh,
it.
something that happened. Ooh. I think that would actually be the first movie that I even heard about something happening after it was made, but it was.
Me too, because they got movies out there now that's based off of true stories. But like he said, I ain't never seen a movie that actually showed in detail.
That was made before it even happened.
It's crazy, y'all. John, you think we live in a crazy world, man?
Oh hell yeah! Honestly, if you ask me, I feel like a lot of the movies that we have nowadays, people are getting ideas on what to do next from them. Like, hey, that looks plausible. I'm gonna do that.
That makes sense. Y'all hear what he just said? That make a lot of sense. Let me figure out a way I could. Hey, look. For example, y'all, we had a bridge here on Forbes and Braddock, and
Oh yeah,
it collapsed. Yeah, that bridge it collapsed.
I think that was the setup too, because I just so happened to whenever the president was also coming into town that morning.
Right? Yeah. And then they gonna speak
And
on.
he was doing his infrastructure deal,
Fix it
and
up.
that just so happened to collapse the morning he was coming into town.
That's crazy because I traveled that bridge every morning.
And then not long after that, I think they actually passed his infrastructure deal, so that way, I'm like, nah, I feel like that was definitely done on purpose.
Y'all,
That was definitely one that I think was done on purpose.
Hours later, I would be crossing that bridge for my position at
Shoot, we
work.
cross it all the time now because of the wheelchair kid that we gotta pick up for us for our run. So I'm
So
glad.
you crossing that bridge now?
Yeah, we cross it now, but like if we had it at the time, man, we could have been on that.
Nope. And then the Port Authority bus that went down, the truck that went down, the car that went down, that drop, nobody was injured.
My dad had actually gotten off that Port Authority bus a few stops before.
A few stops before it.
Yeah, because he was getting up and heading out for work himself that day.
Had it would have failed a few hours later when I started my route, my whole bus would have been down there in that gully. And they said it wasn't a fast fall, but people heard it miles away. Like it sounded like an earthquake. It felt like an earthquake, sounded like thunder. And I tell you what, I will never go on that bridge. Never. I don't care how well they fix it. I'm not going across that bridge. And there's many bridges.
I think they only have like a few lanes, like the middle lanes
Yeah,
open
what's
right
going
now.
on the other side? Why?
I think they're still fixing it.
So in the meantime, you actually let people break it in, sink it down in more, you know, instead of just saying, okay, well, let's get it done.
Yeah, because they got the middle lanes going both ways, and then the sides are still being worked on and fixed.
And there's no railings. Is there railings? From what I see, there's no railings up yet. Or is there?
I think only in certain parts. I don't think it's throughout the whole bridge though, because they're still fixing the sides.
So how long was Biden here? That's how much I paid attention to it when they said he come and he started talking about infrastructure.
I think he was only here for like at the most a day, like 2 days, if anything.
Then we got all this infrastructure stuff going on.
Yeah, he used that to kind of launch his fight to be like, hey, we need this deal type deal. And then not that long after he was here, it finally got approved. And
you see all that construction that went up after he left?
yeah.
Y'all, and the construction been going on what? Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It is 2 years, right?
Later this year
it'll be 2 years.
Yep.
Y'all, and it's what they're doing. It could have been done. Could have been done.
I know it could have been done. The people inspect that all the time. They know the problems. They know the risks. They just didn't want to do nothing.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I want down in the comments for y'all to tell me if y'all want to see this man join some exploration videos that I got coming up. You know, like days when he off, let him come join the team, and then we go do some exploration. Because I'm trying to go to this prison in Virginia, it's West Virginia State Penitentiary. It's a tourist attraction. So, and it's a haunted attraction at that. And I want to go do some investigation on myself because I have some paranormal investigating equipment. And then not only that, my energy with that side of the realm is pretty deep. It could be 1 million people that go there and they don't come up with no activity. But you go with the right person, that energy be just right. Would you be interested in something like that?
Oh, hell yeah. For sure.
Sounds good, y'all.
That
y'all
sounds
heard
fun.
So everybody out in the comment, don't be mad at me. He said it sounds fun.
That sounds fun. Like, I definitely would do that.
Now you do parkour. Tell them about the parkour. How long you been doing it?
Parkour, don't do it much now, but back in high school, me and my friends did it all throughout high school. Until like we got to like senior year, then I focused more on like my schoolwork because I'm trying to get the hell out of there. But no, so about 3-4 years.
Was that
About
hard?
middle school, going into high school.
Was it hard to do?
Starting out, yeah, just kind of getting your body, like, training your body to be able to do the different movements required to successfully pull it off without getting hurt, or at least with the least amount of injuries as possible at first. But then once you condition your body, that's what I was looking for. Once you condition your body the right way, then it becomes easier if you still know what you're doing.
Because there was a video that I seen. I wish I could put it up on here, but that's what I might do. I might steal the clip off of YouTube and put that on her. And I'm gonna show when he see this videos uploaded, he'll be able to see the clip. It was this dude, and I'm not judging how big he was because I'm sure some big people out there that can carry their weight. This dude ran across this cement slab. He jumped over the rail, and I guess he was gonna do a dive roll.
Oh, okay,
Where he dove, his hands wasn't even placed.
It wasn't
He
placed.
just smacked his head off of the cement slab.
Yeah, you gotta if you're gonna do that, you gotta make sure your hands are out in front of you so that way it breaks your fall, and then you kind of just follow through into a roll after that.
Were you ever able to do? I used to the no-handed cartwheels.
No-handed
You
cartwheels.
know how they run and they throw themselves and they do the cartwheel, but they don't use their hands.
Yeah, they like use the momentum from the button now.
Did you ever attempt it?
I've attempted it many a times. I've also got messed up many a times.
Now that you can parkour, were you a skateboarder? Cause
Yeah.
we used to do that back in the day.
Yeah, me and my friends, before we started riding bikes or whatnot, we were all skaters.
Was you good on the skateboard?
I was decent.
There was a skateboard a buddy of mine had back in the day.
I was
In the 80s, it was
decent.
called a Powell Peralta. Was the board he had. And my problem with the skateboards is when the tape wore off, when your feet had the grip, the grip tape. But we used to make our skateboards. Somebody would throw a skateboard out, and I would go find one with all the drawings up under the bottom of it, and I would just, they call it the wheels. The thing the wheels is on is called trucks. You knew that? Always used to adjust mine, not loose, but just enough so it tips when I go to do the leaning. Like, I know some people's theirs was like this. You couldn't get on it unless you was really good. So we used to fly down hills, man. I was a daredevil when I was young. Gymnastics, I was good at that. I still am. I yet got to show y'all one of them videos of me doing some back handsprings and some backflips. I'm a little heavy now, so you know it's kind of, I make this weight look good. Somebody would probably look at me and say he cannot move like that. I still can. I didn't do parkour, but we used to do some crazy stuff like jump off a roof onto another roof. We would run, jump, hang. So we never wanted to jump to get our feet on it. So we would jump off of a garage roof to get the other one, but we would jump, grab our hands here, and then make our feet push against the wall. And then we would jump back and grab the other side, then jump down. And the buddy of mine fell in the dumpster. Wasn't a high, but when you fall in the dumpster and you land like that, that's a problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't care who you are, male or female, that's...
So, y'all, and it might even be...
or whatever you identify as nowadays.
if he could come up with something. So, I'm going to give you whatever time it takes for you to come up with a location that we could explore. If you know a building that we could explore it, shoot me a text, say, hey, yo, let's check this out. We can go get a video on it and get some views on it. I'm gonna start bringing him to the channel, y'all. So,
I have nothing but time on my hands, so
y'all heard it first here, right?
I can.
Remember what I
can
told
definitely
y'all?
look
He
into
said
that.
he was gonna be part of it, and I'm when he running about it at prison when we go there, terrified. And what I was gonna do is rent like a van. I'm gonna rent a van and go, one of those Sprinter vans, something like they got in the garage. I'm gonna rent one of those. But buildings around here, if you know any buildings around here, shoot me a text and let me know if we could
I'm
explore
pretty sure I
some
can
of
find
those
a lot.
buildings.
I'm pretty sure I can find something.
YouTube, so I figured I'd give y'all that. My route about to start soon. So this is the big homie, John. John, this the channel, you already know. Holla at your boy.
All right.